beneath the stars, she'd sing to moonlit skies, with borrowed dreams and paper crowns, and wonder in her eyes. She'd trace the maps of far-off lands, and whisper to the night, one day I'll sing above the world, beneath the Paris light. She dreamed of singing on the Eiffel Tower, higher than the clouds that drift away, with the fire of 1,000 hearts lighting every note she'd play. Water in her voice would flow, earth beneath her feet would stay, and the winds would carry every song across the world someday. She practiced through the storms and rain, through winter's icy breath. She learned that every mountain climbed begins with just one step. The fire taught her courage, the water taught her grace, the earth taught her to stand up tall when doubts would fill the place. Fire, fire, burn so bright, guide her through the darkest night. Water, water, flow and shine, turn her hopes to songs divine. Earth, earth, strong and true, hold her steady, pull her through. Wind, wind, lift her high, carry her voice across the sky. Years went by and crowds grew large, the theaters filled with sound, and every night she gave her heart to people gathered round. One evening there in Paris town, the city dressed in gold, she climbed the tower she dreamed about, the story now retold. She sang upon the Eiffel Tower, higher than she'd ever been, with the fire of her childhood dreams still alive within. Water flowed through every note, earth stood firm beneath her way, and the winds of fate carried her song farther every day. She almost became the greatest voice the world had ever known. Her name was close to history, to standing all alone. But looking at the faces there, the friends she'd met along the way, she realized that happiness was never fame's display. She sang upon the Eiffel Tower with joy shining in her eyes, not the greatest singer in the world, but richer than the prize. For fire gave her passion, water gave her song, earth gave her a place to stand when the journey felt too long. And the wind carried her laughter through the Paris evening air, for she found that dreams aren't measured by how high they take you there. They're measured by the happiness you find along the climb, and she